won in their semifinal matchup in just 3 sets. So what gives? We will find out as set number 1 is underway.
Good dig to start.
A former Tamaraw in Marmeto with a nice dig. Talisaya, the team captain. Marmeto picking that one up. Paglaon goes to Caritativo and he sends it outside.
Well, obviously, trying Lindo, you said you probably saw maybe a nail or a fingertip that caught that, but not in a slow-mo.
Oh, Caritativo fires one in. Celajes with another beautiful dig.
Boy, defense really working for FEU.
And Torres, meantime, catching the line.
You like the place right now, that's the way to go. If you acknowledge the fact that your opponent in FEU is digging very well, you go to your combination plays.
And Torres bouncing back from that last error. And just like that, we're tied at 4 apiece. Saavedra puts the Ultras back on top by 1.
Yeah, it was a late block by Diwa there. You can see that the hand.
Here in the opening set, we expected nothing less but a tight contest. Paglaon with a one-handed set. That's off the head of Dongala. So, Caritativo getting ready.
Iffiness away from your mind. You play with conviction.
Martinez. Well, Spin Doctors thought it was going to be a combination play, but Lyric Mendoza with a nice hit.
Yeah, they call that the be quick. Not the strongest, but still the same result.
Yeah. Lyric Mendoza out of Davao.
Determination and the passion.
Biggest lead for the Spin Doctors, up by 2 now. Saavedra from the back row. Gamban keeping it alive. Caritativo, Cepallos overpasses. What a dive there for Saavedra. Chance ball for the Spin Doctors. Here we go, Paglaon. And Torres sends us to our second technical timeout with us.
Yeah, I love the rallies, you know. We're enjoying it. These two teams really giving us so much entertainment. And education, they're also educating a lot of fans on how the game should be played.
Here's Talisayan getting the side out. Make it a 1-point game, but the Ultras still... Gala had 7 points in the first meeting between these two teams. Paglaon, one-handed set. Toto de Pedro, it's on the line. And quickly, the challenge card comes out.
That to come. Set point for Savouge. If you need to stop here. What a serve. What a serve.
An ace to finish off the Ultras in set number 1. And a 4-point win for De Pedro. And this
pretty much the numbers.
So not yet a must-win, but if you're the Ultras, you don't want to go down 2-0 against the Spin Doctors.
First set, but they want to improve that in the second set.
Running attack, and Diwa goes nowhere. Lyric Mendoza shaking his head, says, not this time, big man. Silently, a 3-point lead for the Ultras. Good pass by Caritativo. Gamban against a double block. Ahmet Bituin sends it away, and out of reach.
Yeah. Good effort, though. Good effort to keep that ball alive. Oh, you're right, the tables are turned. It's now 4-1 in favor of FEU. Remember, set 1 was 4-1 in favor of Savouge.
Meantime, it's Lyric Mendoza doing just about everything. The blocking and then this attack to set up an 8-point lead.
I would say it's not just Lyric Mendoza. It's a total team effort. Earlier, it was Drix Saavedra. So really, FEU.
9-point lead, the biggest for the Ultras. Imperial to Austria, cross court. And he got it? Yes.
Yeah, making up. And you can see she asked for it. She really asked for it, wanting to make up. Because you need that. You need someone to, like, spark the team. Their advantage.
Ooh, bad pass by Bituin. This is going to be a broken play. Given up. Austria. Off the block, picked up by Imperial. Hernandez sets it to Imperial, who attacks down the line. Cepallos with a dig. And Espartero off the bicep of Hernandez. Side out, Ultras again.
I mean, how impressed were you, Eric, with that hit of Imperial?
Yeah.
then that's a reaction that,
Yeah, that's now you realize why Coach Calderon, this twin center,
they're still up by 10.
still up by 10. Cacao passes, final point. Not just yet, says Torres de Pedro. And Torres to De Pedro with that nice save for the set point.
Well, it's a two-pronged thinking or approach, no? For Savouge, obviously you want to rack up some points here, going to the
8 set points against Jill Torres and the Spin Doctors. A pass there by between. Here comes Espartero for the win. Not just yet again. Imperial back to De Pedro. She has the hot hand.
Yep.
And this time Gamban. And Gamban really struggling against the defense, especially of Espartero one-on-one.
Espartero's got her number.
Yeah. And if it was the block that won it for the Spin Doctors in set number 1, that's the same here in set number 2.
Obviously, that is going to be key in set number 3, who has better blocking. Will matter because we're athletes. We know how painful it is to play injured.
Yeah.
It's not easy. Some of these athletes, they're just so gifted that they play with pain, beyond pain, and they're playing like there's no pain. Well, speaking of Saavedra, he leads everyone with 13 points. Mendoza with 9. Caritativo actually left at 6. De Pedro with 7. Torres with 6.
Combination play. One-handed block by Dongala on Senyoron. De Pedro, meantime. Espartero. What a save. What a save by Espartero. Senyoron down the line again. Senyoron really punishing Selajes, the libero of FEU.
But you have to give it to FEU Espartero to that huddle. No, but obviously they've practiced everything, all his instructions. So what he wants really is a stop. The net defense of Savouge working. You see the change they made in the second set. They want that quicker sets, spread out the blocker so that they can get one-on-ones.
Well, this wasn't a one-on-one, but still good. Paglaon.
Good serve.
Martinez, combination play again. Between one-on-one against Senyoron. Rejected. Great coverage by Ceballos. Between again. Blocked again.
Well, we can say the same right now for Savouge.
Yeah.
Like what we said with FEU in set number 2.
And I believe it's going to be between the Thunder and the Milwaukee Bucks. Semifinals was finished earlier as Mendoza scores.
Did he get a hand in that? No, I mean Mendoza?
Yep.
Okay.
Clipped it just ever so slightly, but good as possible.
Yeah.
By the way, Brian Bagunas, I see Brian Bagunas walking along the sideline. So he's going to be watching the game later as Savouge Spin Doctor scores again. And don't forget, gold medal match, HD Spikers, King Crunchers. It's going to be a good one.
That's going to be a good one. Yep, I agree. And the crowd actually...
Also, Sergio Veloso is here. Head coach of the Ateneo de Manila Lady Eagles. Talisayan, yes! FEU with a lot of errors. Well, since set number 2 actually, but even in set number 3 they have more than the Spin Doctors, which has really put them in a hole.
I think here in the third set.
I agree. And that last point perfectly explains how Spin Doctors absolutely dominated here in set number 3. The trend. You'd expect FEU to come out big, but Torres scores first here in set number 4 for the Spin Doctors.
The difference for me also in set number 3 is they didn't go much to Drix Saavedra. He totally dominated set number 2 and he rated Paglaon in the last 2 games.
Dongala, yes.
Boy, finally. I mean, another good serve.
Martinez to Saavedra. Senyoron pops it up. Caritativo from the back row. Senyoron again with the dig. Diwa gets it through.
Great set. Everybody contributing to the cause of Savouge. You know, they have to learn and learn quick because this is a winner-take-all match. The winner gets the bronze.
That's right. This will slip away very fast if they don't, as Mendoza gets the side out. 3-point game.
Well, what a game for Lyric Mendoza, we have to say.
Yeah.
Not obviously the first option, but he has been styling.
For the Ultras. If you factor in the attack errors, that's probably a whole set already they gave up. Big goes across the net. Another chance here for Senyoron. Yes!
Senyoron really being steady for Coach Sidney today.
Back. And they just need to continue three things. That's good communication, floor defense, and sticking to their defensive pattern. And for Shawi Karatativo, according to their physiotherapist, Coach Pawik Sagir, he's enduring a minor sprain on his left ankle as what we saw. At talagang pinagpag lang daw talaga nila at napag-usapan nila. Win today, therapy later. Back to you, Eric and Noreen.
Stops the blocks we saw in set number 2.
There's a good serve by Mendoza. Oh, but a nice shot on 2 by Paglaon. How can you make runs with gorgeous plays like that?
So smart. We have to say, because I think it's the first time he actually did that.
Yeah. And he's not even close to the net. Points away from a bronze medal finish, their first, again, podium finish in history. Saavedra gets the side out. And they're still far, far away from equalizing.
Great season. Again, trying to keep it cool.
Diwa for the win. Yes, there it is. John Daniel Diwa delivers the winning shot as Coach Calderon and the Spin Doctors finish third. Their first podium finish in the history of the franchise. And that, well, that delight, the ecstatic reaction and celebration tells you how hard they've worked for this.
Yeah, well deserved. We have to say well deserved. I mean, this team, we saw the changes in their lineup. We saw, you know, the way they played. And today, with this fourth set, really pretty much summed up their entire conference. They played as a team. Anyone who coached it